If you thread beads and wooden sticks together, then they can be used for simple counting. If the number is large, you can use a crossbar to divide the abacus beads into upper and lower sections. Each bead in the lower section represents 1, and each bead in the upper section represents 5. For example, for the number 9, it can be represented like this. What if you want to represent an even larger value? The clever you will surely think of giving each of them a unit. I in the tens place. Each bead in the lower section represents 10, and each bead in the upper section represents 50. I in the hundreds place. Each bead in the lower section represents 100, and each bead in the upper section represents 500, and so on. For example, with such a representation, you can directly read the number 789. The clever you also discover that you can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. For example, when adding 297 and 189. First, you represent 297. Then, you start adding from the higher digits. To add 1 up. You simply add 1 to the hundreds place. To add 8. 8 takes away 2 and carries over 1. You remove 2 and carry over 1 to the next higher digit. To add 9. 9 takes away 1 and carries over 1. You remove 1 and carry over 1 to the next higher digit. Then, the result can be directly read as for 86. The clever you also find that numbers with decimals can be added as well. For example, when adding 5.77 and 5.96. First, you arbitrarily mark a decimal point. Then, you represent 5.77. To add 5. 5 takes away 5 and carries over 1. You remove 5 and carry over 1 to the next higher digit. To add 9. 9 takes away 1 and carries over 1. You remove 1 and carry over 1 to the next higher digit. To add 6. 6 up 1. Take away 5 and carry over 1. You move up 1. Remove 5. And then carry over 1 to the next higher digit. The answer can be directly read as 11.73. For convenience, you enclose them with a frame. Then, congratulations! You have invented the world's oldest computer, the abacus. Do you know how subtraction, multiplication, and division are calculated on the abacus?